All right. How we all doing? Can you guys see everything?
Hey, hit for this. Did you do that quick last time over here?
Just want to see if you guys can see my picture. Make sure everything is looking good. All right, so I'm horizontal. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that looks good, that you guys can see that I'm horizontal and we have a good picture. All right, good. Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Joey from Disney, here at Disney Springs. All right, so for today, we're gonna go ahead and go inside to World of Disney. I'm on scene to show you guys the official merch for Halloween this year. So we're gonna go ahead and cover that. DJ Mike Bacon is not here today, but he will be here on Friday. So stay tuned, there's some surprises in store. So can't wait for him to show you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're gonna head over to World of Disney so I can show you guys all the new merchandise. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start walking and head over there. For those of you guys, if you don't know who I am, I am behind all the content creating for Mike, so on YouTube, Instagram, and then also for TikTok. All right, so let me try to see. So, okay, so we're in vertical. All right, so, all right, guys, I'm so sorry. So we're gonna be in vertical because the horizontal at the moment is not working out. So hopefully this is, somewhat better. I'm trying to see if this is good. All right, is this better? I just wanna make sure this is better for you guys before we start heading inside. All right, I see Isaac here in the chat. Much better. Okay. All right, awesome. All right, cool. Thank you guys for your patience. We're gonna go ahead and head inside and get started. Appreciate it. I do see everyone in the chat. Thank you to the mods joining today. Appreciate that. Everyone joining in, saying hi. All right, so we're gonna head down this way to go through World of Disney. And you can see here outside in the front, Happy Halloween. So it is officially Halloween here at the Walt Disney World Resort. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is going to be this Friday. So that means Magic Kingdom is being decorated right now for Halloween. All right. And you can kind of see here at the window like the display of all the Halloween stuff. All right, cool. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it. So no gimbal today, but we're gonna show you guys everything. All right, so it's right out front. And then we're gonna head inside. So I'll try to keep it steady as I can with the camera. All right. Hello, thank you for making the magic. All right, so when you walk into World of Disney, the first thing that's here is gonna be some of the Fall Vibes merchandise. So you kind of see that. So it's nice, like a sweat jacket. Sweater here. See how much this is. This is $49.99. So it says Fall Vibes. All right, and there's some mugs and stuff like that. This is really cool. All right, so this one here, this is no price, so it's a mystery. All right, so that's some of the stuff when you walk in, but the best stuff is in the back of the store. So we're gonna go ahead and head in the back because that's where all the Halloween stuff is located. And good morning, everyone just joining in. This is Joey from Disney on scene at Disney Springs, filling in for DJ Mike Bacon Friday. So stay tuned for those live streams and surprises in store. So I am filling in because I wanted to show you guys all the new Halloween merch since I'm here today. And I wanted you guys to see that firsthand before Mike gets here. So we're we're gonna head right over, all right? So we're walking over. So good morning to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right, so we're getting there. All right, so here it is. Happy Halloween from the Walt Disney World Resort. All right, so this area is in the back of Disney Springs. So we're gonna go ahead and start looking at all the merch and show you guys everything that they have here at Disney Springs. So we'll go ahead and start. My goal is to kind of work each section and show you. So we're gonna start right over here. The first thing that I see is the light up wreath. So this is kind of like what you would see at the parks, especially at Magic Kingdom on the lamppost. So this is really cool. I know years past they had this, but it did not light up. Well, this year, this lights up. So right over here, and you can see that it illuminates. So that is really, really cool. So that's pretty neat. That lights up. Far as for the price on that, let me try to show you guys. It's a pretty big box. That is $79.99. So $79.99 for the light up wreath. All right, so that's pretty cool. Looks like they have plenty of those in stock. And then right on this side here, looks like they have like a Halloween tote bag. So here it is. So Mickey and Friends Halloween tote, $29.99 plus tax with any purchase of $40 or more. So I think that's the catch. So 40 or more to get the $29.99 price. So that is the tote bag. And then I can show you here. This is what it looks like. So that is the tote bag. So pretty cool. All right, you kind of see that's what it looks like. So pretty much the front of it. So really neat. And then on there, you can see how there's no price listed, but it's only $29.99 with any purchase of 40 or more. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we'll go ahead and head on this side here. Looks like they have some keychains, and there's Stitch. So Stitch, the keychain of Stitch is pretty cool. That's gonna be, let's see, $17.99 for that. And then there's like a Stitch plush. So that's really neat as well. This one is $26.99. And then over here, we have Pooh Bear. And it looks like there's like a calendar. Let me see what this is. Winnie the Pooh 13-day calendar. So that's really cool. That's going to be $59.99. And that's what that looks like here. It's a 13-day calendar. So that's really neat. And then Happy Halloween on the back. And then there's some other stuff. This is a pop-up figure. Pretty cool. Oh, that's neat. Look. Woo! That's cool. That's going to be $9.99 for that one. All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Joey from Disney on scene at Disney Springs, filling in for Mike Bacon if you're just joining us. I am the content creator for Official Now at the time, so I do all the YouTube shorts. I post on Instagram and TikTok for Mike. Mike is not here today, but he will be here on Friday, so stay tuned for some more live streams and surprises. So you definitely want to stay tuned to that. All right, so let's start over here. So it looks like there's some shirts and stuff. Really, really cool. And they even say no additional sizes available. So this is what they have out right now. So let's see, that's really cool. $39.99 for the shirt. And then they have like this purse here. That's really neat. And then this one here is $49.99. All right, so that's that. And then we'll kind of look over here. This is pretty cool. Looks like this might be like a mug. So that's really neat. This is gonna be $24.99. And then you have another t-shirt here. It's pink. And that one is gonna be, let's see, $39.99 for the shirt. All right. And then you can see there's more stuff on this side as well. Some more like kind of like a sweater or like a sweatshirt. This here is gonna be $59.99 for the sweatshirt. So that's really neat as well. All right, so we're gonna head down over here. It's starting to pick up in here. When I got here, it wasn't that busy, but now it's starting to get busy. So on this side here is a picture frame, which is really cool. Happy Halloween. That's going to be $34.99. Now this is really cool. So this pumpkin has some music to it. I'm not sure you're going to be able to hear it because it is loud in here. But if you look at it, boo to you. So it does play something. So let me see if I can get this working because it is pretty loud in here. So let's see. I'm going to try to... Well, guess what? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but... So you guys hear that? That is awesome. So I've never seen that before, so that's new this year. So that's really, really cool. All right. See if you guys can... You guys should be able to hear it now. That is really cool.
That would be sweet on your house.
All right, so that's gonna be $39.99. So that's really neat. I hope you guys heard that. I know there's a lot of background noise. So that is really, really cool. I've never, like I said, I've never seen this before. So that's really, really neat. So I'm gonna turn this off. But yeah, that's awesome. Cool. So we have that. So that's really neat, something different. Oh, look, so they have Mickey and Minnie as well. So that's awesome. So you can either get a Mickey one or Minnie. So that's really neat. So the same exact thing with the music from the Boo to You parade and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party that is happening on Friday, the first party of the season. So that's really cool. Awesome. All right, so that's really neat. So that's on this size board, picture frames, and then that. And then over here, it's gonna be the wreath. They have plenty of those right now here in stock and available. And then over here, it looks like it's just gonna be like a bucket, maybe for like trick-or-treating. So that's really cool. That's gonna be, let's see here on the price on that. That's gonna be $24.99. So a nice bucket. So that's really cool, especially for trick-or-treating. That's really neat, so that's available. All right, and then this is gonna be in the front, so that's really neat of the display. And then on this side, it's the same exact thing, all right? So that's what that's over there. So we'll go back over here, some different items. So it looks like maybe these are some ornaments, so that's really cool. So happy Halloween. This is gonna be $26.99. There's also Stitch. Looks like Mummy and a Mummy, $26.99. And then this is really cool on the bottom. So we'll go down here. Look, there's Minnie Mouse, and it's the lamppost like you would see at the Magic Kingdom. So that's really cool. $39.99, and it lights up. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna try to get it. Let's see if it lights up or not. I thought it lights up, but I know they have a version that lights up. Thought I saw that, but it doesn't look like this one does light up or anything, but that's pretty cool. So it's a nice collectible item. So yeah, the merch is really cool this year. This is really neat as well. It's really cool. That's gonna be $34.99. All right, put that back there. They also have some different Halloween mugs that are really cool. So happy Halloween. So that's really neat. So that's really cool there. That's gonna be $16.99 for the mug. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the merch this year. This is awesome. This is gonna be like a throw blanket. So that's really neat. This is gonna be, let's see if there's a price on this, because very cool. This is $44.99. It looks like they are selling some of those right now. All right, so that's really neat. We're gonna kind of head over here. Looks like there's some snacks and stuff. So trick or treat caramel apple popcorn. So that's really cool as well to get that. That looks delicious. There's also Rice Krispie treats as well. So the popcorn is $6.99. And then you have the Rice Krispie treats for $15.49. It looks like you do get a bunch, so that's really cool. Candy corn in a little bucket here. That's $11.49. So if you're looking for some tasty treats, this is what they have for Halloween this year. And then we'll move over here. There's a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna try to show you everything that I can for you guys. Happy Halloween. So it's a pet spirit jersey, so that's really cool, especially for the pet. So this is gonna be $39.99 for that. All right, so that's really cool. And then over here, it looks like some sweatpants, Halloween. So that's really neat. Let's see, trying to hold it up here. There we go. This is gonna be $44.99. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool with all the merch, Julie. It's awesome. I know. At least you guys get to see a preview of it. So it's really, really neat. All right. So we'll kind of head over here. They have stuff pretty much everywhere. This is really neat. So this is really, really cool. Let's see. Wow. Does anyone want to guess the price? So let's play a game real quick. Can anyone guess the price of this jacket or sweater jacket? Comment below. Let's see if anyone can guess. And then I'll show you the price. So we're going to play a little game here. I'm going to see if anyone can guess. Oh yeah, Wayne, I agree as well. Definitely, yeah. This merch is top notch this year. So I'm going to wait in the chat here. I do see you guys in the chat. All right, so we have $129, $149.99. All right. We're going to wait a few more guesses, and then I'll tell you guys how much it's going to be. All right. We have $159 from Florida Sooner. $119. All right. Let's see if that's right. It is $119. So great job, Christina. You guessed it correct. So it is $119. So good job guessing on that. That's awesome. All right. And then we're going to go right over here. This is really cool. Rest in pieces. So it's like a skeleton on here. That's really neat. Like it's like a pillow. That's going to be $39.99. And then they also have another blanket. Let's see how much this is going to be. This is going to be $44.99 for the blanket. All right, so that's really cool. All right. And then over here, there's more stuff. So more Halloween stuff. I think this is more, maybe like a spirit jersey, it looks like. This is going to be $84.99 for the spirit jersey, everyone. $84.99. And yes, DJ Mike Bacon will be here live on Friday, so stay tuned for some surprises, all right? So that's going to be exciting. And then I'll just kind of go over Joey from Disney. I am the content creator for DJ Mike Bacon, so I'm in charge of posting all the YouTube shorts and then also stuff on Instagram and TikTok. If you're just joining us, welcome into the chat this morning. Happy that you guys are all here with us, and thank you to the mods and everyone else joining this morning, being with me as I show you guys the new merch, the Halloween merch here at Disney Springs. All right, so over here is going to be some Halloween ears. So that's really cool. This is going to be, let's see, trying to find the price on this. I don't see a price. Okay. All right, so that's going to be a mystery price. They did have earlier when I was here before going live, they had some ears that actually lit up kind of like with the reefs, the Mickey reefs, sold out immediately, gone. So it's all gone. So yeah, those were selling pretty quick. So that's like a hot item. And then you can kind of see here spirit jerseys, and then this is more kind of like a mini like wallet, like for coins and stuff. $29.99. All right, so that's really neat as well. And then on this side over here, I didn't get to touch on this. So there's more snacks. So there's like covered pumpkin spice frosted pretzels. So that's really cool. So that's available. There's also cocoa. So the salted caramel hot cocoa mix. That's really neat. So that's really cool as well. And then we'll kind of work our way around. There's a lot of merch for you guys to see. There's a bunch of stuff everywhere. We'll kind of go over here, and then I'll work my way around. Some more Spirit jerseys and stuff like that. That's available. $84.99. So this is really cool. I think this is also the new villain merch, actually. That's what that is. Okay. So this is all the new villains merch that was just released recently in a couple days, in the last couple of days. So that's really cool as well. This is really neat. I like that. So that's really cool. The Evil Queen, that's $24.99. So that's a really cool coffee mug.
By nobody?
All right, and then I'm gonna move around. This is really neat. So this is more like jewelry and stuff. So that's really cool. So it looks just like that, and you open it up, there's something inside. So that's really cool. $49.99 for. Okay, we're gonna head around this way. So more t-shirts. So this is really cool. It's a nice Walt Disney World t-shirt with Mickey and Minnie and the Pumpkin and Cinderella Castle. This is gonna be $42.99 for the shirt. So that's really cool. More sweat jackets and stuff like that. That's gonna be $59.99. And then you guys can see here, there's Crocs. So that's really cool. There's also accessories for it. So that's really neat. Trying to see the price on this. Actually, it lights up too. So they do light up. I don't see the price on here. Okay. So no price. I'm not seeing a price on that. Oh, actually I do. Here it is. That one didn't have a sticker. $69.99. And then as well here, more ears. So they have plenty of ears. Different sweat jackets, stuff like that to wear, sweaters. So this is really cool. So hopefully it'll cool down because it's hot out. So definitely too hot to wear that right now. This is $69.99. So that's really cool. All right, so some stuff for the kids and all that. This is really neat. So this is really cool, especially for Halloween if you're dressing up. This is $44.99. So I kind of show you guys what that looks like here. It's really neat. For the little ones as well, this is cute. All right, so that's awesome. That's gonna be $21.99. And then there's some more kids shirts and stuff over here. This is really neat. If anyone's celebrating their first Halloween, that's really cool. Mickey Mouse, so that's really neat. My first Halloween, 2026, so that's really cool. And then that's gonna be, let's see, $24.99. All right. And then this is really cool. It's a Halloween mini monorail, so that's really neat. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. That's gonna be $14.99. And then for the little ones as well, the Crocs. And then more sweat jackets and stuff for the little ones. $54.99. And then some more kid stuff. So yeah, a lot of different merchandise items here. So really, really cool. I'm definitely liking the merch this year. They outdid it. Like it's amazing. I'm very impressed. And then over here, some more t-shirts. Look like there's Donald and some candy and stuff like that. All his candy's on the ground. So that's really cool. That's gonna be $39.99. So that's really, really neat. This is more like a jersey, so that's really cool. That's really neat. So Walt Disney World on the back, 71. So that's really, really cool. So we'll take a look at the price on that. Here we go. Let's see. $89.99. And then more accessories. And then this hat is really cool, Walt Disney World. So that's a really neat hat with a spider web in the background. So that's really, really cool. So let's see how much that's gonna be. That's gonna be $32.99 for the hat. Nolan, I agree with you. I definitely do like the Donald shirt. Yes, it's really, really cool. I like that. So it's a good shirt to wear maybe to the Halloween party. So, yeah, I like that. I wonder if there's anything on the back of it. Nothing on the back, but yeah, I do like that shirt. All right, so that's that. There's also another jacket as well. So this is the front of the jacket. Walt Disney World with Mickey Mouse holding a pumpkin. So that's pretty cool. And then this is gonna be the back of it as well. So really, really cool. And then over here, looks like some other new merchandise that came out. So that's really, really cool. So this is like a newer collection that came out. So that's really, really neat. Wonder what this is for. It's a lantern. Okay, so that's what that is for a lantern. So that's really cool. Yes, and then that's $59.99. And then this over here, it's $19.99. So definitely a new collection. All right, so that's pretty cool. All right. Trying to see what else is there to cover, because there's a lot, like I mentioned, there's a lot of stuff everywhere. So we'll continue to walk around. I'll show you anything that's new, which is really cool. So this might be like a pajama set. That's really cool. This is gonna be $69.99. All right, so that's really, really neat. It's really cool. That's somewhere. I have to find that collection. Actually, we're gonna go there next for the pastel collection because I know that's been selling. So let's actually head over there next. It looks like I pretty much covered everything in this area, so which is good. So yes, that's gonna be next. We're gonna go look at the pastel collection, and that's gonna be towards the front of the store. It looks like. So we'll head over there now. And good morning to everyone. I know we're getting people joining in, so welcome in. So appreciate you guys joining. And I'm just gonna show my face so you guys can see me. I got my Halloween shirt on. But I'm Joey from Disney. I am the content creator for Official Now Is the Time. So I post all the YouTube shorts. I post all the TikTok stuff and Instagram. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, especially on YouTube. And check out the Instagram stuff that I've been posting and TikTok. Really appreciate that. It's going to be at Official Now Is the Time. So we're going to go ahead and flip around here. And this is all the pastel collection. So we're going to go through this next because there's a lot of stuff. And it looks like it is selling quick. So we'll go ahead and start over here. So it looks like a little ghost. It does something. I don't know if it lights up or not, but it looks like it does light up. Oh, it's a shoulder plush. Oh, you put it on your shoulder. Okay, so that's really, really cool. $39.99 because there's no price listed, but it is $34.99 for that. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. I am trying my best. It's kind of like my first stream, so we're doing great. I appreciate you guys joining in and appreciate your patience. I know it's a vertical, but I appreciate you guys still joining in and checking everything out. I'm happy to be here to show you guys all the new merch. So yeah, so a lot of stuff here with the pastel collection, a lot of different shirts and things. This is Squishmallow, so really, really neat. And there is a limit two per item per guest. So there's a limit. So you can't come in and buy 10 of them. You can only buy 2. So they are limiting that. So that's really neat. Let's see how much the Squishmallow is. If I could find a price somewhere. $29.99. Starlight Wishes, yes, that is me. Hello. Joey from Disney here, taking over for DJ Mike Bacon, which will be here on Friday. So stay tuned. He'll be here on Friday for some surprises too. So you don't want to miss that. So make sure you tune in on Friday. But yes, I'm here. I'm on scene, helping out Mike, showing you guys all the new stuff. It came out yesterday, and I know Mike is not here, and I really wanted you guys to see this in action. So that's why I'm here taking over today to show you guys all the new merch here at Disney Springs. And we're gonna go ahead and flip it right back. So, this is really cool. So, all right, so it lights up, or it does something. Let's see if I can get this to work. It does something. Oh, maybe it's for bubbles or, yep, look at that. Mickey Light Up Fog Bubble Blower. That's cool. All right, so that's gonna be $44.99. So it lights up and there's bubbles. So that's really cool. And then on the bottom here, I'm gonna try to get down onto the bottom. This is really neat. So this is really cool. Light up pumpkins. So that's really, really cool. Don't know how much it is because the price tag's on the bottom. Let's see, I'm trying to get the price, if I could get it. Let's see, $79.99. All right, so, and it looks like they're selling some because there's only 2 out right now. All right, so that's that. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all joining in, being with me. All right. More stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot of merch. So this is like a jersey. That's really cool. Walt Disney World, $71. And this here is $79.99 for that. And then over here, there's some keychains and stuff. So they actually have these ears that they're selling. I'm going to try to find them. I know they're selling out. That's going to be $19.99. Julie, can I give you my credit card? I mean, I could go shopping for everyone, right? So this is like a purse. Try to grab this here so you guys can see that. Hey, boo. All right, so that's going to be $34.99. That's funny. All right, cool. There's a lot. All right, and then even over here. So just like the keychain that I showed you guys, there's also ears. So I know these are very popular right now. $36.99. So these are going to be the ears. So there they are. All right, cool. Yes. So that's really neat. I'm going to leave that right there. There's also like a mug as well. $49.99 for the mug. It's really cool. And then there's going to be some more ears. I like this. This is really neat. So yeah, you guys can see these are the ears. See how much this is if I can find a price. I'm trying to find the price, but I don't see it. But yeah, they still have that limit. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I am trying my best. Appreciate it. This is $34.99 as well, and it looks like they're adding some more stuff out, which is really, really cool. So I can show you guys that. So this is really neat. And so all this stuff lights up.
But they do exist. They found the part.
See, the tag has to be pulled on that one. I'm not gonna pull it, but it lights up. Over here, there's more things to check out. $69.99, and it's a signature home collection light up ghosts. So that's what that is. So that's really, really cool. All right. And then we're gonna just go around to see if there's anything. A lot of this stuff is kind of the same stuff is kind of scattered out. You can see that there is a lot. And then they have plenty of the like these light up pumpkins. This is all part of like the home collection. So they have that. The shoulder plush, I showed that earlier. Another shirt, Hey Boo. So that's really cool. That's gonna be $36.99. And then they have the purse again. So that's over there. All right, so we'll kind of go around and see if there's anything else. So pretty much the same stuff that I kind of showed you guys is over here too. So this is like the display. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna continue walking around to see if there is anything. We could probably go into co-op here in a moment and see if there's anything over there. We could check out and try to see if there's any Halloween stuff. We're going to continue walking around the store as well in World of Disney to see if there's anything else that they have that we might see. So, which is really cool. There's stuff pretty much everywhere. So, it's really, really nice, especially with the merchandise this year, a lot of things. So we're just going to continue walking around the store to kind of see if anything... Oh, I found something, see? Well, look at this. So this is all the fall stuff. This is with Starbucks. So, so yeah, here we go. So we got some new stuff. So pumpkin spice at Walt Disney World, $24.99. And then this is going to be a pink cups, not pink, fabric cup sleeve for your Starbucks cup. And that's $16.99. And then Starbucks Coffee Company. So this is really cool. All right, let's see how much it is. Ah, see? There's no price. It's a mystery. Mystery. Or actually, here it is. $54.99. It's right there. They also have like a tote bag as well. Enjoy fall at Walt Disney World. That's $34.99. And then there's some more Starbucks stuff here. $44.99. So this is really, really cool. Really, really neat. So a lot of cool things this year, I tell you. I'm impressed with everything so far that I've been looking at this morning. So a lot of cool things. And then on this side as well, it's pretty much the same thing. Park days and lattes. All right. So yeah. So really, really cool. And then so yeah. So that's pretty much our Starbucks collection. And then we'll kind of, like I mentioned before, we're just going to continue walking around because I'm starting to notice stuff. There's stuff pretty much scattered out. So, and this is a look again, the Halloween stuff. Perfect. It looks like photo passes in here as well, taking photos. So that's really cool. So that's something that's different. I haven't really seen that. So photo passes inside, taking pictures as well in front of the pumpkin. Some more stuff over here. So yes, we'll kind of head up towards the front and kind of see if there's anything up there. No one, I like the idea. That's pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Does anyone have like a favorite item that you guys like so far that I showed you that stands out to you? I mean, there's a lot of great options this year. So that's really, really cool. I was just wondering if you guys had a favorite item that you want to maybe purchase when you're here. There's a lot of great stuff. All right, see? New arrival. So that's why I wanted to come up here. So this is really cool. We didn't see this in the back of the store. However, there is a new Halloween t-shirt this year. So that's really, really cool. So that's really neat. Trying to see how much it is. This is going to be, let's see. Adult tees, $29.99 each when you buy two. If not, it's $32.99. So that's really, really cool. So yeah, a lot of new t-shirts that are out right now. This is really cool. Tower of Terror. I like that. That is awesome. So they have a lot of new stuff. That's it. They have the Tower of Terror. They also have Animal Kingdom as well. So that's really cool. That's something different. I haven't really seen that before. So that's really, really cool. So a lot of different t-shirts. I'm gonna kind of move around over here to show you guys. So there are more t-shirts that you can purchase. So you can kind of see over here Walt Disney World. It has like the fall vibe to that. So that's really, really cool. So that's neat. This is cute. This is really cool. And then we'll kind of move around over here. Excuse me. And then you can kind of see here, Trick or Treat, Star Wars. So they do have a Star Wars Halloween t-shirt, so that's really cool. And then Walt Disney World with the Headless Horseman. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Walt Disney World. And then you can see Mickey, he's kind of scared a little bit. So that's really, really cool. So they have a couple different shirts that are newer. So that's really, really neat. I'm just going to kind of continue walking down to see if there's anything else. So Walt Disney World, and there's Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, and Piglet, dressed like kind of maybe as like as a mummy. So that's really, really neat. So that's cool. And then cutest pumpkin in the patch. Look, there's Stitch. So that's really, really neat. So yeah, a lot of different shirts, especially for Halloween. Oh, Julie, that's so sweet of you. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate you. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are making my morning. I'm so happy that I'm here with y'all. I really appreciate the super chat. $20 super chat from Julie. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. It's, like I said, it's a really, really cool t-shirt. Thank you again. I really appreciate that. Disney's Hollywood Studios. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you again, everyone, for joining this morning. I really, really appreciate it. I know Mike is not here at the moment. He'll be here on Friday. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here this morning. Appreciate all the mods and everyone joining the official Now Is the Time family, being with me this morning, checking out all the new Halloween merch. I really, really appreciate it for you guys being here this morning. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So can't wait to maybe do some more streams with you guys because I'm enjoying it a lot. This is awesome. All right, we'll kind of continue around to see if there's anything else that's maybe out that I could show you guys. All right, kind of seeing that. So fall vibes, some more of the sweat jackets. This is cute. All right, so like a little ghost here with a cup, and then maybe something, some pumpkin, maybe like a snack. So that's really, really neat. So this stuff here, $49.99 for that. So really, really, really cool. Some more things. So a lot of different new stuff that it's just grabbing my attention. So a lot of stuff. They have Spider-Man, so like the new Spider-Man movie. I'll have to go check that out, but they do have like a Spider-Man, like a jersey, so that's really, really cool. A lot of stuff. All right, I'm gonna see what else is available, and then we might venture out, maybe go over to Co-op. So we'll kind of see what's going on over there. So this is Pandora. So it looks like they have a new Pandora charm, and it glows. So that's really cool. So you can see this is what it looks like, but it looks like here they're showing that it glows. So that's really, really cool. So that's that. So yeah, the same thing here. So that's going to be in the Pandora area. So that's like a new charm this year. Looks like Nightmare Before Christmas. There's Jack Skellington and Zero. So they'll be here at the Halloween party on Friday. So that's going to be exciting. Jack and Sally. So there's some new merchandise for that. So really, really cool. Haunted Mansion stuff as well. But yeah, so a lot of different things here. All right, and then we're gonna head down. We're gonna go out this way. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anything that grabs my attention that you guys want to look at. That way I could show you. This is gonna be like the Pooh Bear, the 13-day calendar. So I saw that earlier, but this is what it looks like here on display. Yep, happy Halloween. Very cool. But yes, everyone, it's official Halloween. It starts at this time of the year. So it's officially Halloween at Walt Disney World as the Halloween party starts on Friday. All right, so pretty much covered a lot here at the World of Disney. So we're gonna go ahead and head out. And then we're gonna go over to, if you guys wanna maybe go to Co-op, we could go over there next to see if there's anything that's new. So we could kind of cover that. So I'm just gonna show just a few things. DJ Mike Bacon will be here on Friday. So he'll be back here to show you guys some more stuff and surprises. I just want to really focus more with the Halloween stuff to kind of show you guys all the new merchandise. But I mean, I am having a fun time, so I don't mind venturing out a little bit more. I just got to keep an eye on my phone battery. But other than that, though, we are having a fun time, and I appreciate everyone being here this morning with me here at Disney Springs. So we're gonna go ahead and head out of the World of Disney. So it looks like they have some more new stuff, different colors and things. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head out now. And honestly, it's really not too busy right now. That's why I like coming in the morning during the week. It's not as busy, which is really, really nice. I know on the weekends it gets pretty busy here. So it's a nice morning. It is overcast, but it is supposed to rain this afternoon. So that's why I want to get out early before the rain arrives this afternoon. All right, so Starlight Wishes. Joey, can you turn around and show that pink jersey? All right, I could go back inside. I don't mind doing that. Which pink one is it? Is it the pastel collection? That way I know where to go. Thank you again, Julie, for another super chat, $10. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate your kindness and everything. I really appreciate that. It definitely means a lot, and I'm glad that I get to be with you guys this morning here, showing you all the new merchandise for Halloween. But yeah, I am back inside. It feels good to be in the AC. But which jersey is it? The mannequin, okay. Is it this one? Because there's a lot of pink. All right, cool. This is it. All right, yeah. So yeah, this one here, it's gonna be $79.99. And then this is the back of it. So that's really cool. So yeah, so it looks like they have plenty of these available. You're welcome. All right, yeah, so this is it here. So yeah, really, really cool. And then on the mannequin, oh, look at that, guys. I can zoom in. So there you go. There you go, Julie. You can see what it looks like right there. It is dangerous, yes. Is shopping live with Joey from Disney on official? Now is the time. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you guys know when we are live, because there might be more surprise live streams. You never know. So definitely make sure you ring that notification bell. So that way if there's a live stream, it's a surprise. You guys are notified right away that I'm going live if I'm happen to be here, or when DJ Mike Bacon is here as well, which will be here on Friday. Don't forget to tune in. All right, so I'm back outside. It is a little bit toasty right now. And we're gonna head over to the co-op to see if there's anything new. We might see the same merchandise, but we'll go ahead and check it out while we're already here. Yeah, definitely with the pink collection, everyone's liking it. I mean, all the stuff is amazing that I've saw today. Like, I'm definitely blown away with the merchandise this year. You know, I think this shirt that I got is from last year that I'm wearing. But I definitely like the merchandise this year, though. Especially the pumpkin that plays the Boo to You parade music. That is really cool. That's a genius idea. Thank you, Starlight Wishes, for super chat. $9.99. Joey's t-shirt fun. Thank you for the fun merch, peep. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, Veronica. Joey, the new assignment. Dress to impress as well. I like that. Yes. Trying to be in the theming. All right, so I'm at co-op. So it's a little bit different in here. It's normally when you walk in, there's some stuff here, but it looks like they are changing some things. There's a lot of walking room. The Disney drop shop, that's not over there, but it looks like it's over here. So a lot of changes here at the co-op. So we'll kind of walk around and see what we can find. This stuff looks like it's a little bit newer. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Joey is doing great. Yes. These are like mystery packs or something. So this stuff is popular. This is cool. So it's a mystery trash can. Okay, so that's really neat. So you don't know which one you're gonna get. But you can see the ones here on display. So there's different themings. It's $14.99. So these are mystery ones. So you don't know which ones you're gonna be getting. All right, so that's really cool. Look, I found something Halloween. See, I knew there would be something Halloween in here. So you have like a Halloween, Disney Halloween. There's like a collection here. So see, so they're like a mystery pack. So you got Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Chip, or Dale. So that's really cool. So that's available. They also have the Nightmare Before Christmas as well. And then you can kind of see here on display, you can see all the different ones that they have. So it could be any of the ones that are in the box. So that's really, really cool. And it looks like here that you could buy the actual set. So instead of just buying one and trying to get the ones that you want, you could buy the actual set. So that's over here. I don't know how much it's gonna be though. Because you know it's just a barcode. There's no sticker, so I'm not sure what the price is on that. But you can buy the entire set, which is really, really cool. All right, cool. We're gonna head down this way. I gotta say, there's a lot of walking room in here. Now that you walk in, it's just open. A lot of walking. All right, some other merchandise that's available. Let's see what else we can find. Well, this stuff looks familiar. So they have it at the World of Disney, but if you happen to go to the co-op, they do have this as well. So this is available. So all the Starbucks stuff is here. So if you can't find it at the World of Disney, I would maybe check co-op to see if they have it as well. So they have some of the stuff there. Not everything. They don't have everything, but there's some stuff that they have over here. And we just kind of go around, and then you can kind of see. So here's the difference. I didn't see this at the World of Disney, so that's really cool. And then also over here, there's socks. So I didn't see that as well. So there's some different stuff here. I don't see the price on the socks, the Halloween socks. And then it looks like there's a keychain in here. And it lights up. But yeah, it does light up, so there's a keychain. Little pumpkin keychain. Let's see. It says teal. All right, so whatever the teal pricing is, that's the price for the keychain. And then there's more stuff on the bottom over here. So there's stuff, let's see. Okay, that's the Starbucks stuff that we saw earlier. All right, so they have stuff pretty much in different areas. All right, we'll kind of head in the back of the store to see if there's anything. More of the Spirit jerseys. Or the actual jerseys. There's a Spider-Man one. I know no one liked the Spider-Man one. Here it is. $79.99. $62 on the back. They also have Disney Citizen, so like the Parks collection for the watches. So they do have that. I did not know that they had that. So we're running into a lot of new things. $525. So you see different watches and stuff that's in here. We'll keep going this way. But yes, everyone, DJ Mike Bacon will be here on Friday. So keep that in mind for surprises, and he'll be live as well. So I'm here today covering, but he will be here on Friday. And I appreciate Mike joining virtually this morning on the stream with us. So that's exciting. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all the super chats as well. Really, really appreciate it. And so we're having a fun morning here at Disney Springs, but almost afternoon now. Chef 8200. Oh, I'm going to be looking at the watches when I'm there. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I didn't really know that they had watches here, so I think that's new. I don't remember seeing that. They change stuff here all the time. So yeah, really, really cool. Julia's like, I'm still watching for the tree topper, Nicole. Yes. So once the holidays are here, once it's Christmas time, then I'll have to go ahead and cover all the Christmas merchandise. So we'll be doing that because that's going to be right after Halloween, November 1st probably. So that's going to be coming up eventually. So trying to see if there's anything else that maybe will pop out. But I do see something that we just saw not too long ago here in the co-op. And this is going to be the pastel collection. But look at this. This is new. So this is new this year with the monorail with the dog. So that's really, really cool. So that's brand new this year. Let's see how much that's going to be. That's going to be $59.99. So that's something that's new. That's really, really cool. That was just released. And then even over here, they have the whole collection here. So yeah, you can see Cinderella, so that's cool. That's gonna be $59.99. So that's really, really cool. So they have the pets dressed up as Disney characters. It's so cool. In this too, I don't remember seeing this, but this is also Happy Halloween. Let me see what. Oh, it's a bag. Look, everyone, a packable tote bag. So that's really cool. So that's available. Let's see what the price is going to be. It's a mystery one. No price. So I'm not sure how much that is. But yeah, it's a portable bag. So especially for the pets. So that's cute. But yes, same exact stuff. You guys can see here on the mannequin, they have like a shirt and then you have the ears. So really, really cool. I'm gonna try to move around. There's a lot of people in here. It's really, really busy in here. So some more stuff. So we're finding new things that maybe we didn't get to see at the World of Disney. That's why I wanted to stop in here to see what we got. So $59.99. It's like more like a pajama set. And it comes with like with the shirt and then pants as well with that. So that's really cool. Part of that pastel collection that's new, that was just released. And then on this side as well. So some more ears. And then you can see some of these tumbler mugs they're selling because there's not that many out right now. So $49.99. I agree, Chef. Yeah, that for that bag, that'd probably be good to collect candy. So yeah, I was thinking about that as well. Just want to know what the price would be though. There's no price on it, but it shouldn't be that much, I don't think. $19.99 for the keychain with the little ears. And then also, there's like a little purse as well. That's gonna be $22.99. And then you can kind of see here on the mannequin. That's what it looks like. $64.99 for this. Awesome. All right. We'll kind of move down over here. So some of the stuff that we saw earlier. So they do have it here at the co-op. So a lot of different things that they got. So all this new things that they have. So yes. All right, so I think that's pretty much it in here, honestly. I didn't really see, I mean, there's a lot of Halloween stuff. So it's pretty much almost the same thing like World of Disney, but World of Disney has a much larger collection. All right, so, all right, what we're gonna go ahead and do now, because today's Tuesday, and we know that new pins drop on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and head over to Pin Traders to see if there's any new Halloween pins. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Because there might be. There was a long line this morning when I got here. And I think there is still a line right now, actually. So we can see that in action. But we're gonna kind of take a peek to see if there's anything new far as for the pins. Because there should be some new pins out. All right, so we're gonna kind of start and see what we can find, if there's anything Halloween related for pins. Oh yes, everyone. There is some Halloween pins. So in just a moment here, I'm gonna show you guys the new pins. It's a little bit busy inside, so I'm gonna flip the camera around here in a moment. So here we go. So you can see, I'm gonna try to stand in the back side because there's people looking, but there is some new pins. So these were just released. I'm kind of zoom in a little bit more, that way you guys can see the pins. So definitely The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie, that's a really cool one. So yeah, so a lot of newer stuff. And they also have a Tron pin, so that's really neat. So that's cool, and I think it opens up in the grid, so that's really cool. So this is all the new stuff. They look like they have the Tower of Terror as well, so that's really cool. So really, really neat on the pins. So you got a mix of Halloween, and then you have some newer stuff for the parks. So So yeah, a lot of Tower of Terror stuff. Enjoy your stay. And there's a Goofy. So that's pretty cool. Ariel Halloween pins, I can look and see if there is any. So yeah, I will check that out and see what we can find. Let me kind of move around and see if there is anything, because there's a lot of pins. But yeah, let's see, because they had a pin release this morning and there's a whole line right now. So I don't know if they're gonna have any pins out on display, because we're gonna go around. It's a little bit crowded in here, but I'm not sure. Let's kind of see what we can find. I'm gonna kind of move around because there's a line, but excuse me, thank you. Okay, everyone, so yeah, so you can kind of see here, this is the pin release. So they have all different Halloween pins in the buckets, but you can kind of see that there is a whole line for it right now. So yeah, and then over here, it's going to be some of the keychains and stuff that we saw earlier as well. So we have the Stitch keychain, and then also the light up pumpkin. So that's really cool. And then you have Jack Skellington as well. So, all right. I'm gonna kind of head out of Pin Traders. Like I mentioned, it's pretty busy with the pin release, and they have a dedicated line for that. So those are the only new pins that I see. They might have other pins actually, but it's just a little bit busy, and they have it in buckets and stuff, and I don't want to be anyone's way. So yeah, so maybe after today, then they'll have that out. But they have a dedicated area right now just for those new pins that's available. There's Earl of Sandwich, everyone. All right, so where should I go next? I mean, we can maybe go to the Christmas store just to kind of see if there's anything Halloween related inside. And then maybe go over to Goofy's to see if there's any Halloween snacks. And then we'll kind of go from there. But I appreciate you all joining me this morning. And now this afternoon here at Disney Springs. And then, like I mentioned before, Mike will be here on Friday. So stay tuned to that. There will be some surprises. So just make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That way we know, that way you guys know when Mike is live. All right, so let's get some AC because this is the coldest store around. So we are in the Christmas store, but sometimes they have Halloween stuff, maybe like with the ornaments that were released for Halloween, as I saw in the World of Disney. So we'll kind of maybe take a peek through, and then we'll probably go over to Goofy's to see if there's any Halloween snacks, especially the popcorn. So we'll kind of look at that. So we'll kind of do a quick look to see if there's anything that grabs my attention while we're in here, and then we'll kind of go over to Goofy's Candy Company to see if they have anything. So I'm just pretty much doing a quick walkthrough in here to get some AC. It smells really good in here. All right. Well, this is really cool. Mickey's Holiday Mail. So you can actually do a letter to Santa. So that's going on right now. So that's really neat. So that's really cool. All right. I didn't really see anything. So we're gonna head out and head over to Goofy's because there might be Halloween snacks that's possibly out. How's everyone doing so far? You guys enjoying it? I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm glad I'm with you guys here this afternoon now at Disney Springs. Yeah, it's really nice out right now. Not really busy in this area. Okay, so let's see what they have at Goofy's, because I know they added some new things. So we'll kind of take a look there. Let's see if we can find any Halloween snacks or if you can customize Halloween stuff. So we'll go ahead and look at that. So this is new, Orange Bird popcorn. So that's something that's new as well. And then a peanut butter pretzel popcorn. So some new things. So let's go ahead and head inside and see what we can find. See, I already see Halloween. Here we go. Feels great in here. So yeah, so some of the stuff over at World of Disney, they also have here at Goofy's. So they also have like the popcorn, they have the candy corn, they also have the pretzel, the pumpkin spice frosted pretzels, and then they also have the Rice Krispie treats as well. So if there's not many over at World of Disney, they also have it here at Goofy's. And then we'll kind of walk around and see if they have anything Halloween related in the case. Sometimes they have like the cupcakes and the cookies. So we'll kind of see if that's released. Because they do release those so during the Halloween season and also during the holidays. So we'll kind of look and see, but I'm not really seeing anything right this second. So they might not really have all the Halloween snacks out, but they will eventually, and they will have that here or at the confectionery at the Magic Kingdom. Thank you, Nolan. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, so a lot of different snacks and Goofies. And then over here, you can customize your own popcorn. So that's new. All right, so I'm not really seeing as much Halloween stuff. They will have it eventually soon. I know they'll have like a theme like cookie and cupcakes. So that would be available eventually. So we'll have to come back and check that out as well. But they do have some of the Halloween stuff that I showed you guys, like the popcorn, the Rice Krispie, the pumpkin spice pretzels. That's available. All right. All right, I lost connection for a moment. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, cool. I lost you guys for a second, but we're back. All right, so that's pretty much it for today that I'm going to cover. I know Mike will be here on Friday, so definitely stay tuned and tune in on Friday for more live streams and surprises. And I want to take a moment to thank everyone that joined us this morning. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. Definitely means a lot, and I definitely had a lot of fun today showing you guys all the Halloween merchandise. I will be creating some more content and then posting that on the socials. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to Official Now Is the Time and ring the notification bell on YouTube. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. So definitely do that. I think we're about 80 away from the last time that I checked this morning. We had 1,920 subscribers. So we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. So that is amazing. So make sure you guys do that. And then also on Instagram at Official Now Is the Time. And on TikTok at official now is the time as well. So once again, Joey from Disney here at Disney Springs covering all the Halloween merchandise. And if you don't know who I am the one that does all the content creating for official now is the time. So I appreciate you guys joining me this morning. And thank you again for the super chats. And then we will see you soon. So stay tuned. You never know, there might be more surprises. So definitely ring that notification bell. That way, if there's another live stream, you guys are aware of it. So thank you again and have an amazing day. We'll see you real soon.